Welcome back to this video whereby we're going to be talking about the price of Kaspa. Kaspa has been not doing so well this market. So Kaspa's price now right now is 0.1139, so it's currently down. So but Kaspa has been trading at the range of 0.11 between that and 0.12 for the past I don't know 2 to 3 weeks right now. So the maximum it went was 0.18 after that Kraken listing. So we saw a big push upside, but now we see that Kaspa has been really struggling to really push up. Now most of the people are now scared and spreading a lot of FUD. We've been hearing a lot of people now giving up on Kaspa. People have been voicing their concerns that what, Kaspa is not going to make it, Kaspa is not going to do this and that. A lot of FUD has been happening, and you can feel these people, because these people are people that want instant gratification. If you are in crypto, or if you are in any type of investing, it doesn't have to be crypto, it has to be anything in life. If you invest energy, time, resources, it can be even your own money. Most people become impatient and they even fall to the trap whereby they just want to see the end results. It's like maybe when you are going to the gym. Let's say you start going to the gym, and the first day, the second day, and the third day you want to become ripped and everything. You want to have a perfect body, but you have to put in the work for the results to come. And it is no different in the crypto markets, because most people want to put in their money and see, let's say 10x gains, 20x, 50x. That's why you see most of the narrative that is being spread in this bull cycle is about, most of the narrative that is being put out during this cycle is about meme coins, because with meme coins you trade attention, and meme coins you don't have to hold for so long. You just have to ride the wave, like buy meme coin when it has low market cap, and when it gets the hype, the attention, and you make profit. And that's why people are running now into meme coins. But we have forgotten the real meaning of crypto. Crypto was introduced into this world to make it a better place. It was a new technology that Satoshi Nakamoto really invented and gave us the code. He gave the Bitcoin code that take this and use it for the better future. And we've seen now governments are starting now to think of Bitcoin reserves, and a lot of big companies like BlackRock, MicroStrategy, and other hedge funds and everything, they are trying to acquire as much Bitcoin as they can. But in real sense, that was not the actual goal for Satoshi when he created Bitcoin. Bitcoin was created as a peer-to-peer money transfer. It was created in order to solve the issues with the banks, like having that kind of financial freedom, like you own your own money. And it was created also it was like an escape to the inflationary system of fiat currency or fiat system, like the banks, because every day, every year, every month you are being taxed on your money. Also your money is deflating, like as time goes on your money loses value. And now we have a crypto that came about, and it is doing the thing that really Satoshi wanted. It is accomplishing the end goal of what Satoshi Nakamoto really designed and really desired. I'm not saying that Bitcoin has failed. No, Bitcoin is one of the greatest. It is one of the greatest thing that it is after so many years, it is one of the greatest things that has ever been invented. And it has saved the money, I'd say the money world or the money system, because the fiat system was failing, like the dollar was failing, the currencies were failing, and it is the most revolutionary technology that has ever happened. But the end goal that the creator really wanted has shifted. It's like you create one project for the aim of solving certain problem, and then it takes on a different path, which is not bad, because now you can see that crypto is getting more and more recognized by governments, by people are now willing to listen to people about crypto, and more people are now getting involved into the cryptocurrency space. And when they look at Bitcoin, they look at the price, and they see that one Bitcoin is almost $100,000. And what is the next thing that people are going to be looking for? People are going to be looking for, like, what is the second best cryptocurrency I could buy and hold for a long period of time and get maximum gains, like what Bitcoin has been offering. And once they start searching, they are going to find a lot of altcoins. We have Ethereum, we have Solana, we have XRP, we have many cryptocurrencies. But when you look at these cryptocurrencies, they are nowhere near Bitcoin's technology. They have diverted their weight from, they have gone far away, and they've fallen far away from Bitcoin. So these are not even proof of work projects, they're just proof of stake. And as I said in my previous videos, when it is not proof of work, it can be proof of anything. It can be proof of activity, it can be proof of reading, it can be proof of concept, it can be proof of I don't know, you just put any type of word after proof of, and it's going to be proof of something. So besides proof of work, which is real crypto, which is the real code that Bitcoin was original, and which Bitcoin it really is, and what Satoshi Nakamoto really left, you don't have anything that is going to be valid out of proof of work. And the good thing about Kaspa is that it follows the exact same thing. Kaspa did not want to dismantle the computation code of Bitcoin. It just went and tried to improve the Bitcoin technology. It wants to, it has been able to scale it now to soon to be 10 blocks per second, and the aim is now 100 blocks per second. And when you look at the price of Kaspa, it's sitting at around 0.1139, and it has a market cap of around 3.27 billion right now. And we also have 28.7 billion Kaspa, with a total supply of currently 25.46 billion Kaspa. And you can see that, the market cap is now 2.9 billion, and you can see that there's a lot of room for growth. Now, if you compare this to, let's say, one of the cryptos that is, has a big market cap, but if you think of it, you will just know exactly what can Kaspa really achieve when it gets the adoption that it really needs. We have XRP. XRP is number 4. And when you scroll down, you see that it has a market cap of 124.28 billion. And you have a maximum of 100 billion XRP, with, I think, more than 40 to 50% locked. And the total supply is 99.98. But the aim of this is to explain that, you see, XRP has failed in its initial mission, and it's not even actually a crypto. Most people are going to be mad when I say this, because we have people who believe that XRP is going to reach $10,000 or it's going to reach $1,000 per coin. And when I entered this space, that's exactly where most of the people start from. You go into this space and you want to hold a crypto like Bitcoin and see it go high and high, and then you look at the alternatives, the altcoins. And when you look at the altcoins, one of the altcoins that has a strong community is XRP, because it has sold this idea to the people that XRP is going to reach $10,000 per coin, and all the governments are going to use XRP for as a global reserve currency and things like that. But this is not happening because of what you can see, that most of the Bitcoin maxis hate XRP. And the reason they hate XRP because it doesn't have the core principles and the core values of a crypto. XRP is owned by Ripple Labs, and we have founders like Jed McCaleb, we have Arthur, and we have Brad Garlinghouse, who's a perfect CEO who's been fighting for crypto. But when you look at how, XRP was launched and how it came about, you can see that it was really, really unfair. The distribution of the coins was really unfair, and you can't expect the community you can't expect a groundbreaking community like Kaspa when you hold most of the tokens, like 40 to 50% is in escrow, and you have a lot of tokens that have been allocated to the original founders, and you dump on the community after every period of time, after a certain period of time. Like, you are deflating your own currency, which is really, really wild. And why would you do that if you are? And these people still claim to be decentralized. They are not decentralized, because Ripple Labs, the company that owns XRP, is the only company that has to make decisions about XRP in total. They control the most of the tokens, and they can do anything they want with the token. Besides that, you have Kaspa, which was fairly launched, no pre-mines. I'll keep saying this just to remind people that a crypto, to have its core standards and principles, it has to follow the Nakamoto consensus. It has to follow the Bitcoin principles. Bitcoins was not pre-mined, fair launched. Everyone had access to the protocol to mine. You could mine Bitcoin when it was launched. The same thing as Kaspa. You have to put in physical work and resources and energy for you to gain the outcome. But for XRP and other coins, you just press a button and you create, I don't know how many coins you want, and you can allocate these coins to whoever you want. So that's the big difference. And when I look at the price, and I say, if you look at the price of XRP, and imagine that if Kaspa, this bull cycle, reaches a market cap of XRP at around $124 billion, we are talking about the price of almost $4 to $5. At least the range, I would keep it, in the range between $3 to $5, which is, it may look unrealistic when the market is not doing so good right now. But the good thing about the psychology of people, and the good thing about fear is not a bad thing. It's actually good, because you can, if you learn from fear, you can really get the most out of it, because you can see exactly what people are going to be doing when fear hits. It's like right now, you can see most people are afraid. They are afraid of their investments. They look on the other side, outside the window, and see a lot of green candles on other projects, like Soway. You see XRP is pumping, you see HBAR, you see XLM, you see most of the projects are doing 2x 3x, and you are holding Kaspa and thinking, oh, what am I doing? Am I missing the bull run or something? But you forget that the coin that you're holding is second to Bitcoin. Like Mara, a company that mines Bitcoin only, also mines Kaspa only. So it is the only second option to Bitcoin, which follows the same principles and has the same properties of Bitcoin. So people should really relax. And we have these, I don't think if people really understand, the magnitude of Kaspa, the magnitude of the projects that are going to be running on Kaspa. We have the Kaspa key and we have the WAP core. If you go and look at, the energy trading and the Kaspa key AIM, we have a market of, I don't know, around, we have a good real market. I'm not sure about the market cap, but we have a really, really, really good upside. If that money starts to flow on the Kaspa blockchain, the block lag, we are going to see a lot of upside. We are going to see a lot of upside. And I was listening to one of the podcasts, and it was shy that one of the things that really distinguishes between Kaspa and other blockchains is not the DAG, because so many projects now are trying to use DAG, but it is actually the efficiency and the ability to execute using the Ghost DAG protocol to execute transactions with security, decentralization, and scalability. Most of the projects are trying to use DAG protocols, and most of them fail because they either don't know how to use the technology completely, or they have some shortages which really affect their networks. We've seen some of the projects shutting down because of orphan blockchains, and they read, you see the network system or the chain forms, many orphans, and you find that some transactions are not being processed, and this leads to failing of transactions, and you find that the system really crashes. But Kaspa, during the launch of KRC, we've seen a surge. We've seen a lot of transactions which were handled pretty well by the Kaspa chain. So guys, I just want to say that when you hear people saying that Kaspa is expected to reach even $10 for this bull run, don't get surprised, because it's very possible. It is one of the superior technologies that we are going to see in this bull market. Now tell me which kind of technology is superior to Kaspa. Like, what really solves the blockchain trilemma? Like, which blockchain is really decentralized, really secure, and really scalable? We are talking about 100 blocks per second, which could put Kaspa at 3,000 transactions per second. And this is going to be competing with big players like Visa. We have Visa that can do 1,700, 500, transactions per second, a maximum of, let's say, about 3,000 transactions per second, but it can deliver up to 65,000, transaction messages per second. But that's why when you follow Jonathan Sopoliski, you can really understand that the aim of Kaspa is to really bring revolution to the global financial systems, because XRP failed this because they are not a good crypto. They are just like a company. Now Kaspa, the aim, I know exactly the aim of Jonathan Sopoliski is not to create KRC20 meme coins like Solana and become a gambling blockchain. The aim of Kaspa is to build real utility projects on Kaspa ecosystem, on the Kaspa blockchain. So projects like Kaspa Key, the WAPCO, are going to bring revolution to this space, and for them to do well, you have to know the fundamentals of the protocol behind, the protocol that is going to enable these technologies to function in a really smooth way. Now, when you talk about 100 blocks per second, people may be surprised, like, why do you need 100 blocks per second? No, you need 100 blocks per second because 100 blocks per second is going to give you the fundamental basic, the really stable base that you're going to be working on. Projects that were running on Visa, if they want now to shift to Kaspa, they need to find a system that really works either similar to Visa or exceeds the functionality of Visa. So that's why Jonathan Sopoliski, if you really understand what he's really talking about, he wants to scale it to 100 blocks per second, and it's going to come, within the upcoming years. We are now in 2025, and most people are thinking about, the bull run, and they're thinking about the price. But if you scale in, and don't look at this 1 year, just look at 5 years. That's why people say that you can overestimate what 5 years can do, but underestimate what 10 years can do. So when you look at 1 year trajectory period, you're going to see that, okay, Kaspa might not have most of the things that are required for it to thrive in this bull market, but this bull market is going to be driven by speculation, and speculation is what drives the crypto market. You are in Kaspa because you believe that Kaspa is going to do so well. That's why you're speculating on Kaspa. And other people are speculating on meme coins because they believe that this bull cycle is going to be about attention and tokenizing attention, and that's why they're driving their effort into meme coins. But if you really know the fundamental things, there is attention, and what if attention goes away now? Now let's say people are not interested in attention anymore, they are not interested in the meme coins anymore. You have to be positioned in a place whereby, whether there's attention or not, the system is going to be used, the protocol is going to deliver as required. That's why you have to be in Kaspa, because Kaspa is a technology that is going to be used whether people like it or not, because it is going to be superior to most of the blockchain technologies. Look at the blockchains which are competing with Kaspa. Most of them are centralized, like one single entity or one single company controls almost everything, and this is a big risk because you have a single point of failure. Like if that single entity who controls, you know, the blockchain fails, that means the whole ecosystem is going down with the blockchain. That's why you have the Cardano founder who really admitted that he failed the community. That shows that it wasn't decentralized. If one single person fails and the whole project fails, then that project is not decentralized. It has to be really decentralized. That's why we have multiple developers. We have Michael Satan, we have Jonathan Sopoliski, we have Shai, we have also many other projects, many other developers who are working tirelessly on Kaspa to make it as effective as it should be. And these people are so serious and they're so smart, and they're taking their own time to build something that is going to bring revolution to this space. So let me know your thoughts about this whole Kaspa thing, and don't forget to like and subscribe.